And at a time of massive technological change and uncertainty for our workers, it's on all of us together to stand up and fight back. And that's why I'm working alongside union leaders and union members in Illinois to make sure that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk don't get to single-handedly design our economic future. It really is my honor to join all of you today. I want to start by conveying just how grateful I am for the work that all of you do at RWDSU. You are helping grow your membership, of course. You're keeping members informed. You're doing everything possible to elect leaders across this country who are going to put the needs of working people first. That's how we build a great country. The work that you do is and always will be essential. You keep our entire supply chain connected. You do. In warehouses, in food processing plants, in retail stores, and so many other places. You're the reason why families have food on their tables, why they have furniture in their homes, clothes in their closets. Without you, our economy would screech to a halt. And that's why, as governor, I have always made sure that workers have a seat at the table in my administration, and you always will. So nearly 8 years ago, I ran against an anti-union, right-to-work Republican governor of Illinois, and I beat him. I beat him by almost 16 points. And I did it with your help. And when I took office, I made a plan for Illinois' future with workers leading the way. And we've gotten big things done. When we nearly doubled the minimum wage in our state and established universal guaranteed paid leave for workers, unions were there. When we banned right to work in my state, unions were there. When we required at least 1 day of rest per week and mandatory meal breaks for long shifts, unions were there. When I defended workplace safety standards from corporate greed that has infected the Trump administration, unions were there. Now, unions were there also, right there alongside me, fighting when we did something that no other state has done. We amended our state constitution to outlaw right to work and guarantee your right to organize a union and bargain for a better wage and a safer workplace. And let me be clear about what I believe. When workers organize and have a seat at the table, all workers benefit, all families benefit, our economy benefits. Over these last 7.5 years I've been in office, that's been the story of Illinois. And working together, we're going to make sure that that's America's story. But here we are in 2026. With a federal government allowing corporate greed to reign supreme, with corruption in Washington running rampant, and at a time of massive technological change and uncertainty for our workers. It's on all of us together to stand up and fight back. And that's why I'm working alongside union leaders and union members in Illinois to make sure that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk don't get to single-handedly design our economic future. And with Washington failing our workers right now, we need to work together on a national level to take back our country for working families. The Trump administration has sent costs skyrocketing while empowering wealthy corporations to treat your members like garbage. And where has the Congress been? Where has the Congress been? Asleep at the wheel as usual. They're letting the White House trample your rights by day, and then they're rubbing elbows at cocktail parties with oligarchs by night. So if you ask me, it's time for us to demand that Washington cut the bullshit and stop selling out our workers. It's time for them to start standing up for workers' rights. We should demand that they pass a workers' rights amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Yes. And we need to stop them from taking corporate money from corporations that are trying to destroy unions, endanger workers, and reduce wages. We're at a moment right now when it feels like the social contract between workers and their employers, between the people and our government, is up for renegotiation. Mega corporations like Amazon are doing everything that they can to make sure that working people don't have a say, that the wealth that's created by technological advancements makes it only into their pockets and their pockets alone. They want workers in this country divided, fighting for scraps. But it doesn't have to be like that, because a nation cannot get ahead when we leave workers behind. Our nation's history, our history, shows us that it is possible when workers stand together, when we elect leaders to stand with our workers, that's when our country gets ahead. Unions created the middle class in this country. You made workplaces safe. You made the American dream real for so many. Workers have always been the reason that so many of us grew up as Democrats. We're supposed to be the party that stands up for working people. We need to do that once again. You are our conscience. You are our direction. You are our reason for being. We can restore the American dream. We really can when we elect a new Congress full of pro-labor Democrats this fall. But folks, it's going to be a real battle. They're not going to hand it over to us. We've got to win it ourselves. So I got to ask you, are you ready for the fight? Yes. Are you ready for the fight? Yes. Let's go get them, RWDSU. Thank you all very much.